Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, having fun, staying safe, and today's video is a requested video. So we are going to be talking about Zara fragrances. So I have a total of 6 fragrances that I am going to be talking about. So this is a haul video and not a review video. So mind you, when I do a review video, I just go into a lot of details and I make my videos, I don't know why, but they are just informative at the end of the day. This one would not be so informative because I just received them today itself, and I'm just gonna share my sort of kind of like first impressions. And while I'm making the review videos, I tend to notice that I become very serious trying to explain the fragrance. So this one is going to be a fun chit-chatty sort of video where we're going to be talking about the fragrances that I did get and some of the price discoveries that I got. And let's just get started. So again, mind you, this is not a review, okay, in any way. So I'm just going to be sharing my first impressions sort of a video. So to me, these fragrances are acquaintances right now. These are not my friends. For them to be my friends, they have to stay with me a little longer. Okay, so let's just first talk about Zara's Red Vanilla. So this is the one that I bought a 200 ml pack for. So this is how it looks like. The packaging is really classy. You see that gloss in between and the matte finish and the detailing in here. So this is from the evening collection, and this is the Red Vanilla variant, which a lot of people love. So, and I also sniffed it way long ago in the store, and I liked it. So I thought it's a good idea to purchase a 200 ml bottle, but I sniffed it the last out of the lot that I got today. This is actually a sexy fragrance, and I don't like wearing sexy fragrance, if that makes sense, because with me, I like to wear fragrances that matches my personality, and I don't think so that my personality is sexy. Like, of course, for sure, if I had a boyfriend and I had to go on a date with him, I would have loved to douse myself in this one, but for now I don't have any boyfriend. So okay, what I'm trying to say over here is this is a sexy fragrance, and actually a really nice one. People seem to say that this is a dupe for Lancome's La Vie Belle. I don't have that one. People also seem to say that this is a dupe for the Bath & Body Works Into the Night, which I have, and I absolutely love this scent. So actually the vibe of both of these is similar, but they are not same. Okay, so the vibe is same, but they are not similar smelling scents, if that makes sense. This is also very sexy, but I love it. And with me, for this particular scent also, it happened when I just sniffed it first. I was like, okay, very sexy, and I might not like it, but then I just started to love it, and now it's my #1 favorite from the Bath & Body Works Body Mist collection range. And this one also, I have received it today, as I mentioned, so it might grow on me. I might start to like it, but yeah. So I think this is a great pick for those who are looking for a sexy scent, and I'm not going to be describing anything like any notes or anything, because this is just a simple, fun to watch haul video. So I just wanted to add a little pointer with Zara fragrances in particular. The more quantity you buy in terms of the scent is the better economical it becomes for you. For example, a 10 ml roller bottle retails anywhere around from 500 to 600, like 590 around, if I remember, and the 200 ml bottle, full bottle 200 ml retails for 1290. So it's very economical if you buy a bigger bottle, but that could be done only if you're pretty sure about the fact that you are gonna love that scent. Just move on to the second one that I got, which is a pack of 2. So I got this, which is the Zara Oriental and Zara Fruity. So each one I think retails for like I think what amount is 990 or 1000 or somewhere around in that range. Okay, and I got this pack for like 1290. Okay, so that's a really great deal, and I was like, whoa man. So I'm getting like just like paying 100 and 200 more. I've got 2 fragrances in here. So this is the Oriental and Fruity. If you have been following Zara for a while, you know that Oriental is a lot of people's famous, not famous, a lot of people's favorite. So the moment I sniffed Oriental, I was new to Oriental, I instantly fell in love with this particular scent because it was sweet, and the prominent note that I could get from this one was that of caramel, and I really liked it. So it was like love at first sniff to me. I don't know yet how it would perform, etc. And today I wore it, but it was probably I got nose blind by the end of the day because I was trying to get an idea of all the fragrances that I've got, and that's the reason why. But this is a very beautiful classic sort of a scent which has that sweetness to it, but at the same time it's not like that kiddish sweet. It has if you like vanilla based fragrances, and the odds are that you would love it because it has caramel. People seem to say that this smells like Giorgio Armani Sea. I have that with me, but of course they do not smell alike. Maybe the dry down is, but Giorgio Armani Sea is way sweeter in the initial spray than this particular one. So that's that. Next we have the Fruity, and it's like straight up orange. When I first sniffed it, so I'm talking about my first impressions, I have not worn it yet. So my first impression was, when I just sniffed it, I was like, oh, it's something orangey, it's something like tangerine and orangey vibes, and it immediately made me remind Rasna, that we used to have when we were kids, that Rasna sort of vibe, that orangey sort of drink vibe. This is what I get from Fruity, but this would be I think a very great scent to wear in that summer time, because this is different. Not a lot of people carry orange based fragrances, so if that interests you, I think Fruity is a good option to go for. I genuinely like it because it was a very happy sort of a fragrance, and I just like those sort of fragrances because I think that goes with my personality and my vibes. So I don't really prefer a lot of sexy scents. Like for some days, as I mentioned, if I'm going out with somebody for a dinner date, etc., it's okay, but I don't usually go for those sort of dates setup, so that's why I probably just stay away from that sexy fragrances. Now going on from the similar family of talking about sexy fragrances, now we have the cult favorite for a lot of people, which is Zara Gardenia. I was so damn excited to try this one because I've heard loads and loads of reviews stating that it smells like YSL's Black Opium, which is a cult favorite for a lot of people. It has a coffee note, and I love coffee. I live for coffee. I love coffee, and just thinking about coffee makes my mouth water. Am I sane? Anyway, so this is how Gardenia looks like. So this is the purple pouch, leather pouch, where it comes in. I did not really like the pouch that much, but it's okay. Like, it's different. I didn't get any pouch in any of the other fragrances, so this one is one of a kind. The color is okay, pretty okay. So this is Gardenia. It has a very strong coffee note, which I absolutely fell in love with. I never have any fragrances in my collection as yet which has a coffee note in here. That's the reason why this is one of a kind, and this will remain one of a kind to me because I love coffee, and this has a coffee note. This has a coffee note with that sweetness. So it's not that coffee which is very dark. It's coffee which is very pleasant and sweet also. So this is a really nice. But of course, if you want to see a full-blown review, dedicated review to these particular scents, then please stay tuned because I shall be doing it very soon. So the next one that I have is from their Nude collection. So I have two over here, which is a very different and beautiful packaging. First one is Cashmere Rose, and the second one is Deep Garden. So they have a total of, I guess, 5 or 6 variants in this particular Nude range, and I just was falling behind only for these particular ones. The other ones did not interest me that much, so I did not get them. So let's just first talk about Deep Garden. So what do you think, when you just get this packaging? You just seem to assume that it would be florals and greens. Okay, but actually this is a very fresh floral. Okay, so this was something which I just fell in love at the first sniff. So probably out of all that I've got today in today's haul. This is one of my favorites, and the reason is because it's very like light, airy, uplifting. It has that, you know, freshness vibe going on in here, and I have a lot of fresh fragrances. I have a lot of citrus based mists, fragrances, perfumes, etc. I have a lot of them, but this one is really different. Okay, so that's the reason why I like it, because it smells like none of them. So it's a very beautiful fragrance in itself, which people say that it is a dupe for Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. I don't own Good Girl, but I just love this one, and I was a little afraid because after placing the order I just saw some reviews on Fragrantica in which people mentioned, one or two reviews mentioned, that it smells identical to Bath and Body Works Dahlia, and I was like, oh shit, because Dahlia to me is like, it's a mature scent. A lot of people like Dahlia. Dahlia is a crowd pleaser, but to me I don't really enjoy wearing Dahlia. So I was like, oh, if this smells like Dahlia, my money is going to be wasted, because I haven't even worn Dahlia for like more than twice or thrice. So that's that. But this one, to my surprise, is my favorite because it smells so like fresh and with some florals, and overall it smells very like, you know, clean but rich, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's that, and I love it. And the lasting of this one is also really great, to my surprise, because Zara fragrances usually lack that lasting power, but this one, to my surprise, did last a little better. So we shall be discussing all of those things, you know, in the full-blown reviews, but this is again not a review, that's why I'm repeating myself again and again. This is more so like a first impression, so that's that. Then the next one is Cashmere Rose, and if you know, I love rose fragrances. So I know the notes do not mention rose, but I don't know why, I just couldn't stop myself from buying this one. And out of the nude collection, none of the other ones except the Deep Garden did appeal to me that much, so I thought it's a good idea to go for the Cashmere Rose as well. And if you just see, the packaging of this one differs from that of the classic Zara packaging. So otherwise the Zara perfumes come in this sort of a little cube packaging, but this one is a little different, and it's heavy, it's solid, but I would still prefer this one better. But this one, as far as the functionality is considered, is better because it becomes easier to spray, you know, and you have a great grip to hold and stuff like that. So probably I cannot say anything about this scent. This is very subtle, and probably I've smelled so many scents today that I've got nose blind to this one, and I honestly cannot get anything from this right now. And probably, I know this is very subtle, and I'm going to stick to my words even when I'm going to make a detailed review about this one. But for now, I'm not able to get anything out of this because probably I am nose blind and I don't really remember how it smells like. I guess it has some peach note in the background or something like that, but it's like, it's an okay scent, not something like, oh my god, sort of a feel, not like that. Okay, so I hope with that I'm done with all of my Zara perfumes that I had, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell. It's all free, and genuinely, if you really want to see me make more videos, then you have to click on that subscribe button, because otherwise there's no way out. Okay, so have a great day. Bye bye. I was just about to pack up, but then I remember I just forgot to share the quote of the day. So today's quote of the day is something related to nutrition. So I have to remind you one thing, that almonds are really great. They are packed with antioxidants, they are packed with vitamin E. So if you really want that sort of a glowing skin, then probably you should include almonds in your diet. It might want to help you.